congregation of Kampala University held on this 4th day of May 2023.
Whoa, graduates, you should be happy. That is so great. The Chancellor has constituted this assembly. Welcome, welcome, Afande Brigadier Biekwaso. You're most welcome, Madam. Ladies and gentlemen, before I recognize the presence of different dignitaries, and before the university orator comes in, allow me in a very special way to welcome you graduates. You have made it! Can you get this motorboat off your head and you celebrate? You have made it! I don't hear you! Lualo campus! Jinja campus! Mutundwe! Masaka! Gaba! You have made it! Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll recognize our invited dignitaries after our beloved university orator, who is none other than Honorable Asuman Basalirwa. He's a senior counsel, and he's an MP for Bujiri Municipality, and he's a director of different schools. My boss, the university orator, Honorable Asumani Basalirwa. You're most welcome, sir. You can make the order today.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, our distinguished chief guest, the Vice Chancellor, Chairperson of the University Council, our distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I have a very simple task of giving an oration to this function. This is an assignment, Mr. Chancellor, sir, that I have been doing for the last 20 years. Yes, for the last 20 years. And when I am not here, for one reason or the other, my young brother, Sekatawa, comes in to assist me. But Mr. Chancellor, sir, distinguished chief guest, I have been part and parcel of this journey of this institution since its inception. So from Professor Katerega, the Vice Chancellor, if you want institutional memory about Kampala University, you can only look for Basalirwa. Mr. Chancellor, sir, our distinguished guests and dear graduates, I have the honor once again to welcome you to Kampala University main campus. Mr. Chancellor, sir, and dear chief guest, Kampala University has now shifted from success to impact. We are no longer after success. We have overshot our expectations. We have overshot the expectations of the public. Kakati tukola byafayo. There's that song people sing, tukola byafayo. So we have moved from success to impact. Yes. Our distinguished chief guest, I was explaining that each year you come here, there is something new to learn. And there is something new to take from this institution. Therefore, as I explained, we have now moved from success to impact. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I also have the honor to introduce to you our distinguished chief guest. Our chief guest today is the Honorable Betty Turome Kamia. She's currently serving as the Inspector General of Government. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we are not allowed to say this, but let me say it. I sit on the Appointments Committee of Parliament that approves the IGG. When the IGG appeared before the Appointments Committee, we are supposed to ask some questions. When presidential appointees are before the committee, we didn't have any question for the Honorable Betty Kamia. I want to report. In terms of integrity, she stands out like a rock. And the president could not have made any better choice apart from her. We want to welcome you, Madam Chief Guest, to Kampala University. And you are being chief guest today at a time when we have integrity challenges. Cannot have been any better. So I want to thank you for accepting to come and preside over our function as chief guest. And I'm very sure the family of Kampala University will immensely benefit from your knowledge and wisdom for the time you'll be here. In the same vein, permit me also introduce our Chancellor, Professor Mondo Kagonyera. I am also going to say, chief guest, it is not an achievement to have 1,000 friends for 1,000 years. But it is an achievement to have one friend for 1,000 years. I want to confirm that Professor Mondo Kagonyera has been a friend of Professor Badru Katerega for the last 1,000 years. That is what we call an achievement. We want to thank you. You are an academic, you are a politician, you are a parent, you are a scholar, and the university has immensely benefited from your position as Chancellor. I have moved with you to Kigali. I have moved with you to Nairobi. I have been with you here. I have been with you in Parliament. I know your potential. We want to thank you for accepting to be our Chancellor for all the years that you have served as Chancellor. Finally, is to introduce you, our Vice Chancellor. Our Vice Chancellor epitomizes many things in this world. One is a diplomat. People think they call you ambassador as a surname. No. He's an ambassador because he has been a diplomat. And while he was a diplomat, he was the dean of the diplomatic corps in the Gulf states. He's also an academic. He's been a professor in many universities, both in Uganda and abroad. He's a politician, a guerrilla fighter, a revolutionary. That's why he's called a national hero. When you look at some of the titles, he's a national hero. Professor Katerega was among the people that joined Mr. Museveni to participate in the 1981 war. But for him, he was Kaira group, the FEDEM. But eventually they merged, and that's why we call him a national hero and a revolutionary. So he's a freedom fighter in his own right. Professor Katerega is also a man of culture. He loves his Kabaka. I remember one time, the Kabaka visited this institution. Those of you who are here remember. So we were in his office and we were debating. Professor, you are sick, you are unwell. Culture demands that when the Kabaka comes, we prostrate. What are you going to do? How will you do it? He said, no. Since I'm unwell, I think my Kabaka will understand. So the Kabaka comes, we were in this same place. He's over there. So Professor comes. All of a sudden, we saw Professor going down like a caterpillar. We were all shocked. But that shows his love for the Kabaka. And we thought he would not get up. I tried to move closer to him to lift him. But by the time I arrived, he was already up. That is how Professor loves his Kabaka. And that's how we address him as Oweshitibwa. Obviously, he's a married man, he's a Salongo, and many things. That is our Vice Chancellor. So I have the honor to introduce to you those three guests that are amidst us as the university orator. Finally, dear chief guest, we want to thank you so much for the contribution you are making to this country. But we also want to thank the staff of Kampala University. Whatever is being exhibited here today would not be possible if it was not the efforts of the staff. So we want to thank the staff for whatever they are doing for Kampala University. We want to thank the council, led by the able Professor Abidi. Our chairperson of University Council, Professor Abidi, again by way of small history, is the only Asian who didn't leave this country in 1971 when there was an expulsion. Professor Abidi here. That history must also be known, chief guest. Because people were saying, I mean, just everybody. No. Those who had the value didn't go. Professor Abidi was here. And when I met him in Makerere in 1998, he gave me that story. And since then, he has been here. Professor Abidi, we want to thank you for your leadership and for presiding over University Council. We want to thank the students' leadership, the Students' Guild. Professor, the university cannot be run without the partnership of the students. So the Students' Guild, the Guild President and your team, you are very much appreciated. We want to thank you. Chief guest, let me in a special way recognize two people, talk about two people. Brigadier Flavia Biekwaso, over there. Brigadier Flavia Biekwaso, one of the distinguished ladies in the UPDF. We were together in the 10th Parliament. I want to confirm that she represented the UPDF in Parliament with distinction. I want to thank you so much. I have also seen the Honorable Sebalu. I don't know where he is seated. My colleague, the Honorable Sebalu. The Honorable Sebalu represented us in the Parliament of Uganda and in the East African Parliament. I want to confirm that the time he was in East African Parliament and in the Parliament of Uganda, they represented this country, or he represented this country with distinction and commitment. Those two colleagues of mine, I could finish my remarks without appreciating them. We want once again to welcome you. Feel at home. There is always this description that water is life. You can only understand that description when you come to Kampala University. Because from here, chief guest, the lake is just a few meters from you. You can actually live here, go and swim and come back. So if you want to know the true description of water is life, you can only come to Kampala University. We want to welcome you. We want to thank you for coming. And we want to recognize and appreciate the contribution of everybody here. May God bless you all. And we want to request, chief guest, as you go back, remind His Excellency the President that Parliament did its role. I know you share spaces with him. Parliament did its role 2 days ago. We passed the anti-homosexuality law. I personally met him in the State House and I explained to him why that law should be passed. Let him now put the signature. And let the law begin to be implemented for the good of our society, for the good of our children. For God and my country, a luta continua. Viva Kampala University!
Viva!
Viva Kampala University!
Viva!
Viva our chief guest!
Viva!
Viva Vice Chancellor!
Viva!
Viva Chancellor!
Viva!
Ra!
Ra!
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That is the university orator, Honorable Asmani Basalirwa. Can we join up our hands really to thank him? Honorable, thank you so much for that powerful message. Really, you can see, he was also a good president at Makerere. That's why he's so successful. Thank you so much, Honorable Basalirwa Asmani. And the people of Obujiri, thank you. Congratulations to you. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me, before I invite the representative of the graduating class, let me recognize the following people. We have the Rector Islamic University in Uganda. Honorable Professor Ismail Jagenda Simbwa, you're most welcome, sir. He's the Vice Chancellor of IUIU. So IUIU, they call him a rector. So we have the VC, East African University, Rwanda, Professor Kabera Kalist. You're most welcome. You traveled all the way from Kigali to here, Nyagatare to here. We have Professor Badru Chigundu, the former chairman, Electoral Commission, and he's a council member of this great institution. Some of you call him Professor Badru Katerega. You members of press. So there is Professor Badru Chigundu and then Professor Badru Katerega. So those two gentlemen are different. So we have Professor Chisule. Professor Chisule, thank you so much for coming. Honorable Sebalu Michael, as he has been introduced by the orator, thank you so much. We have Engineer Sulaimani Masembe, member of Masaka City Service Commission. You're so much welcome, sir. We have the Imam of Bulugu, Lubiri Kabasanda, Imam Ahmed Kabuye. Thank you so much for coming. We have Mr. Mutiara Abdallah, and I think he works from the office of the rector, IUIU. We have Sheikh Karim Kalisa Sewanda. Sheikh Karim Kalisa, thank you so much for coming. I think this one is from Next Media. Salam TV is covering live, courtesy of him, and Bukede TV 1 is covering live. Kampala University Radio 99.2 is covering live. The social media platforms of Kampala University, YouTube and Facebook, they are covering live this great institution. Honorable Twaha Abdak, Lord Councillor KCCA and KU alumni, you're most welcome, sir. We have Mr. Ayebare Daniel, founder of Aye African Foundation, representing Youth Center, Bangladesh. You're most welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lugwele Rogers, Nkumba University. You're most welcome, sir. We have John William Otim, Assistant Academic Registrar, Nkumba University. Thank you so much. We have Father Matthias Buzimbwa. This is the chaplain of the Catholic community of Kampala University. Thank you for gracing the occasion, and he works with St. Imbaga Major Seminary. Thank you so much for coming. And let me wind up with these ones. I'll recognize the rest later. We have Professor Dr. Idris Serugo Kasenine. This is the Vice Chairman, Islamic Core University Governing Council. You're most welcome. We have Mr. Alan Banyenyezi, former from the office of the chief guest. Thank you so much for coming. But I can't forget the council members, Professor Bialuhanga Kiki, former DVC. We have Honorable Sarah Kanyike. You're most welcome, Madam. We have Sheikh Galari Wahab. You're most welcome. We have Alhaj Abbeka Kakembo. You're most welcome. Reverend Kanoni Wakungu, Doctor, you're most welcome. Madam Annie Mugerwa, you're most welcome. We have Dr. Sala Nkonge Mwonge. This is the visiting lecturer of Kampala University and director of Kampala Secondary School and Mbirizi Modern. We have OHT Florence Bagunywa Nkalubo. Thank you so much for coming. Of course, Honorable Basari Rasman, you have seen him. And also the one coming is Honorable Skubabo Cheine. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of time, I am going to recognize the rest as we are carrying on this function. Allow me to invite the representative of the graduating class, ladies and gentlemen. Viva Kampala University! You have made it! You have made it! This is your good president. He's going to give a speech on your behalf, you the graduates. So he works with Radio Simba and Uganda Broadcasting Corporation, UBC. Thank you so much. And he has an escort who is graduating also. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Here with me is my Right Honorable Prime Minister, Mugisha Jime. I beg for the round of applause for him. Hallelujah. God is good all the time. Before I say anything, we Baganda have a pronouncement nowadays. Tunyumye nnyo kabaka mwanga. Can you clap for yourselves? Tunyumye nnyo kabaka mwanga. Can you clap for yourselves more? We are all smart for the day. Our dear chief guest, the University Chancellor, Professor George Mono Kagonyera, Chairman and members of Board of Trustees, Chairman and members of the University Council, the Vice Chancellor, His Excellency, Owechitiibwa, Ambassador, Alhaji, Professor Badru Dongo Katerega, and my good friend, Vice Chancellors of other universities, members of the government and diplomatic corps, to recognize you, the Deputy Vice Chancellor and heads of department, faculty and staff, alumni and continuing students of Kampala University, parents and guardians, the media, graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm humbled to represent Kampala University's class of 2023 on this 4th day of May 2023. My names are Alfred Sembajwe, the former guild president of Kampala University, graduating with a Bachelor's of Social Work and Social Administration. Arts and Social Sciences, mukube mungalo namwe mulimba. The ones in blue. Yes. I greet you all in the name of the Almighty Creator and the Omniscient, and I want to thank the Creator who has enabled us to make it here today. Indeed, like David said in Psalms 118:24, this is the day the Lord has made. Again, Solomon pronounced it in Proverbs chapter 20:24 that the ways of a good man are pronounced by the good Lord. On behalf of the graduating class 2023, I want to convey our deepest gratitude to the university administration, our facilitators, our lecturers, teaching and non-teaching staff, and all people who have made us stay at Kampala University comfortably and productive. You are highly appreciated. Furthermore, I want to thank our parents. I want to thank our parents. I want to thank our sponsors. I want to thank our advisors and well-wishers. I want to thank our wives and our husbands, if you have. Because when we come to university, some of us are already married, and others are searching, which is okay. My fellow graduates, as we join the world, let us be mindful of the enormous challenges out there. Like J.K. Rowling said, challenges are part of life. We should learn to live with challenges. The world is waiting to ask us questions. Questions will turn into topics, and topics will become challenges. We are the answers to the questions. We are the answers to the topics, and we are the answers to the challenges. We are the generation that will take the technology of today and the new distinct dimensions. We are the ones who will bring solutions to the environmental concerns, the global warming, the conservation of natural resources, the graft, the corruption, to mention. We are the alternative solution to the community and society. So, this morning, ladies and gentlemen, we are poised to start the new chapter of a life story, armed with skills and knowledge attained from our alma mater, Kampala University, the original from the shores of Lake Narubari. While we celebrate our past academic accomplishments and activities today, I want to challenge us, the graduates. Please, let us discover new knowledge, let us learn, let us contribute to our societies. We can still come back to our mama KU. Those with certificates upgrade for diploma. Those with diploma upgrade for bachelors. Those with bachelors upgrade for masters. And those with masters come for PhD. We have all those services at Kampala University. Finally, our alma mater is certainly a great place of study, work, play, adventure, and also research. I want to thank dearly the Chancellor and Vice Chancellor for accepting me give a speech on behalf of the graduating class. Thank you so much. But as I wind up, I want to challenge those who are employed. We are here and ready. We want to start service. Please, employ, give us work. We are ready. And we shall serve this country, Uganda, wholeheartedly. Finally, the graduate class of 2023, let us live to remember Kampala University. Longevity Kampala University. Viva Kampala University. Viva Kampala University. For God and my country.
Thank you so much, representative of the graduating class, Honorable Semba J. Alfred. Oh, His Excellency. Thank you so much. Let's join our hands to thank our friend who has just given a speech on our behalf. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, as I am inviting the chairperson of the Alumni Association to give his speech, let me recognize His Lordship, the City Mayor of Jinja City, Honorable Ochoa Kasolo Alton, and is a weekend student at Kampala University taking public administration. Thank you so much. We have also Mr. Adepo Francis, Metropolitan International University. Sir, thank you so much for coming. And also Mr. Mabira Simon. This is the Dean of Students of St. Lawrence University. Mr. Mabira, thank you so much for coming. And finally, for now, we have Dr. Musa Chibedi, also from Jinja City. You're most welcome. I take the opportunity, Mr. Chancellor, sir, to invite the representative of the alumni, and this is the chairperson of that very association, the interim committee. He's the one chairing it, and he doubles as the Dean of Students of Kampala University. You're most welcome.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. The chief guest, Honorable Betty Kamia Turiomwe, the Inspector General of Government, the University Chancellor, Professor George Mondo Kagonyera, Chairman and members of Board of Trustees, the Chairman and members of the University, the Vice Chancellor, Owekitiibwa Ambassador Alhaji Professor Badiru Dungu Katerega, Vice Chancellors of other universities, members of the government and the diplomatic corps, the Deputy Vice Chancellor and heads of department, faculty and staff, alumni and continuing students of Kampala University, parents and guardians, the media, graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Augustine Mugalu. I'm the Dean of Students and the Secretary General of the Kampala University Alumni Association. I'm an alumnus of Kampala University, class 2019, with a master's in diplomacy and international relations. I come from Chiboga. On the 4th day of May 2023, here at Kampala University graduation grounds, at the main campus in Gaba, I greet you all in the name of the Almighty. On behalf of the Kampala University Alumni Association, I congratulate you all graduates for the job well done. Congratulations. You have overcome all the hurdles and hanging in there when times were tough. You have been so resilient and brave through these hard times and managed to succeed. I'm saying this out of gigantic admiration to you all. You have made it to graduation, and I can imagine how it feels right now. A lot of excitement around us, right? It's time for celebration, and I know deep down in you that you can't wait to join the rest of your family members in celebrating this milestone. As an alumnus, allow me to touch base on a few observations based on our own personal experiences and those of hundreds of the Kampala University Alumni Association graduates out there. Graduating in any institution is not easy. In fact, rather it may seem another coursework as we have gone through, but simply takes you to a point of takeoff on a runway to proving yourselves professionally, to test your skills and challenge your abilities in the market. Expectations are high, hence the dream is big. Be bold and work hard. The most impressive feats in the world have been accomplished by people who have had dreams beyond the grasps of many others. And our own Vice Chancellor is one of those great examples we can live to tell. We wish you endurance and confidence as you embark on the next chapter. If you seek advice, please reach out to us, the alumni, to harness the knowledge and power of the network you are now part of. We are here for you. I'm mindful that nothing is more generous given in life than advice. However, the network effects are typically positive. As we celebrate you today, just know that you are now an alumni. You are now alumni of Kampala University for life. Hence, the university battle cry, we are here to stay. We hope you will embody this well-deserved status with great pride, and we wish that your sense of belonging to the alma mater, that is Kampala University, remains a strong source of force and ambition to succeed throughout the years to come. Best of luck in your future endeavors as we all move to work together as alumni to strive for excellence. Congratulations to Class 2023. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our chairperson of the Kampala University Alumni Association. Let's join up our hands to thank him. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, our beloved graduates, you have made it. You have made it! Graduates, you have made it! Thank you so much. This day comes once in life. Thank you. Make sure you use hashtag KU graduations. And you share. Go to the university Facebook page and do whatever you want to do, as long as it is doable. Before I invite a very important person who is the founder of this might institution, allow me recognize Honorable Josephine Nasazi Mulamata, Minister of Education, KCCA, Machindye, and she's representing Mayor Alhaj Kasirie Mulyanyama. You're most welcome. Haji Edrisa Sedunga, this is a big person. I don't know where you're seated, Haji, but you can stand up for recognition. I have the chairman, Luero Triangle War Veterans. I think it could be the one. And also Sheikh Chigozi Eriasi, District Card of Wachiso. So thank you so much for coming. We have Mr. Sewankambo Hamza, University Secretary, Islamic University in Uganda. We have the Deputy Speaker, Kayunga District, Madamu Maimuna. Thank you so much for coming. Vice President, Administration and General Secretary, Federation of Uganda Basketball Association, FUBU, Council Sekilime Semwenge Woodson. Thank you so much for coming. Dr. Amin Chigundu Tamale, Makerere University. Thank you so much for coming. Haji Musa Lukomwa, former chairman Mpiji Local Government Tender Board. Thank you. And Haji Lugobe from Karasanda. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. Lastly, for this lot, Mr. David Muledu, this is the National Executive Commissioner of the Uganda Scouts Association. Thank you so much for coming. Madam Patra Johnson Bialugaba, this is the International Relations Officer, Uganda Scouts Association. Thank you so much for coming. Mr. Amid Hussein Tongo, Assistant Chief Commissioner, thank you. And Mrs. Charity Muledu, Assistant Commissioner, Scouts, thank you. And finally, Sheikh Elias Chigozi, District Kadh Wakiso. Thank you so much for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, Bukede TV, Salam TV, focus your cameras on me, okay? Can I see your cameras on me? Good. We are inviting the brainchild behind the establishment of Kampala University. We wouldn't have been here if it wasn't his dream. He's the Vice Chancellor of Kampala University. Oechitibwa, Alahaj, look at the way you, Ambassador, Professor Emeritus, National Hero, Vice Chancellor KU, Chairman Board of Trustees, East African University, Rwanda, Chairman, East African University, Nairobi, Kenya, Chitengera, DJ. And this is Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, head of King Abdulaziz, first class medal. DJ, you're not going to be paid. DJ, can you wait, please? You're interrupting. Please. He's Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, Babyface, Ambassador for Peace, Sarongo, but above all, he's a man of 50 titles. Join your hands to welcome Professor Badiru Dungu Katerega! Thank you.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The chief guest, Honorable Betty Namisango Kamia Turomwe, the Inspector General of Government, Agigi, Chairperson and members of the Board of Trustees, Chairman and members of the University Council, the Vice Chancellors of sister universities, and in special recognition, the Vice Chancellor or Rector of the Islamic University in Uganda, Professor Ismail Jagenda, and Professor Kabera, Vice Chancellor of the East African University, Rwanda, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Kampala University, Excellencies, the ambassadors, high commissioners, and other members of the diplomatic corps present, members of parliament, and especially the orator, Honorable Basalirwa, the public service officers and local government leaders, religious leaders, and all representatives of cultural institutions, all representatives of different sports fraternities, the corporate representatives that include our bankers, the deans of schools, heads of department, directors of campuses, and the principals of schools, the faculty and staff, alumni and continuing students of Kampala University, our parents, guardians, sponsors, spouses, the media, the graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you. It is with immense and great pleasure that I welcome you all to this auspicious occasion marking the 20th graduation congregation of the now 24-year-old Kampala University. I expected you to clap. Thank you for remembering. We are now 24 years. It is indeed a joyous moment for us all to host you here as we witness the crowning of such a huge number of graduates as we are officially flagging them off to the checkered labor market. This occasion is to flag you off to the world of work. Our special gratitude. Again, Mr. Chancellor, sir, permit me to welcome in a special way our chief guest, Honorable Betty Kamya Turamwe, the ombudsman or ombudswoman of Uganda, better known here as the Inspector General of Government, IGG. The chief guest is no stranger to Kampala University, as she also graced a similar occasion for our nursing school at Mutunde campus in 2016, when she was still 1 week old as Minister for Kampala and Metropolitan Affairs. Thank you, Honorable, for remaining a true friend of Kampala University. We love you and cherish you. Our chief guest, as the IGG extraordinarily coincides with the theme of our graduation ceremony today. Our theme is service with integrity. In the same breath, allow me, Mr. Chancellor, sir, to welcome you also to your institution and to thank you for accepting, as usual, to preside over this colorful ceremony. graduation statistics. Mr. Chancellor, sir, and the chief guest, and all our distinguished guests, I'm pleased to report to you that during this function, a total of 2,394 graduates will be awarded certificates, postgraduate and undergraduate diplomas, and will be conferred with bachelor's and master's degrees in various programs of their academic pursuit. That number is not small. 2,394. In some universities, that's the total number of all students in one university. For us, this is just the graduating class. So out of the graduating class, 1,422, that is, accounts for 59.4%, are male. They are men. 972, constituting 40.6%, are female. They are trying. Okay. They are trying, and we are happy for them. Now, 35 students or graduates obtained first class degrees. Now, of these, 18, constituting 46.15, are male, and the women did very well, and 21, constituting 53.85, are female. The best overall student is Nyende Mena, or Menya, Grace. He's a man. I thought Grace can be women also. But this one is a man. From Jinja campus. He has been pursuing a degree course in journalism and mass communication and obtained a CGPA of 4.8. The world is also interested in women. So the best female student is Chalimpa Emily from Gaba, who pursued a Bachelor of Computer Science and Information Technology and obtained a CGPA of 4.73. So we highly congratulate the above two students for the excellent performance at that level. In the same spirit, we also wish to applaud the remaining 35 first-class graduates for their outstanding performance in a world where mediocrity is almost a sin. But we thank also the rest, those who got uppers and lowers and passes. We still congratulate you, because you went to class and paid your fees and passed somehow. Among the post-graduating class, those who are doing masters and above, 128 will be conferred with master's degrees in various disciplines. Out of these, 103, 80.47% are male, and a miserable 25, 19.9% are female. We still congratulate them. The best performing postgraduate student is Nakate Mile. I don't know where she is, who pursued a Master's of Education in early childhood education and obtained an average score of 81%. Allow me, Mr. Chancellor, sir, to congratulate her as well. I have the most distinctive honor, Mr. Chancellor, to report that the candidates who are graduating today hail from 9 African countries, namely Uganda with 1,705, constituting 71.2%. This is a complete change. 5 years ago, these were Kenyans dominating and the Ugandans were remaining behind. But the order has changed, and that is for the better. So we have also those from Tanzania, 124, that is 5.18%. Kenya, 70, 2.92. South Sudan, our friends from there, 175, 7.3%. Somalia, 241, 10.07%. Nigeria, 27, 1.23%. Congo, you see, Congo is our friend, isn't it? We have 21, constituting 0.58. Rwanda, 0.75. Burundi, 13, 0.54. Therefore, to us, African unity is more practiced than preached as an institution. We are indeed very much East Africans. That's why we are very happy to see our special guest here, Sevalu Mike, was represented us in the East African community. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is my peculiar honor to notify the convocation that management deemed it fit to recruit a new Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academics, research, innovation, and internationalization. She is none other than Dr. Waruda Mami Rajab Jagenda. Please, she's the one. Today is a day of women. And there she is. She joined us in November 2022 and comes loaded with the vast experience of so many years of service at different institutions of higher learning, both locally and internationally. She's American trained. And of course, she also doubles as a wife of the rector of the Islamic University in Uganda. Please, Mr. Rector, stand up for recognition. She's about to become a professor, and I don't know what will happen with the two professors in the house. So, our most heartfelt gratitude also goes to the former DVC, Professor Anatoly Biaruhanga Akiki, also known as the son of a woman. He has served this institution from inception up to the present when he is a professor at large. In our endeavors to strengthen research and inter-university collaborations, Kampala University has signed a number of memoranda of understanding with the different institutions of the world. This is to cater for student and staff exchange programs, to cater for joint research, for joint publications, joint awards, conferences, and capacity development. We have gone far and signed with so many universities all over the world. The most recent we signed yesterday was with the Islamic University in Uganda. It signed with us this week. We are going to collaborate with them in the scientific fields and agriculture and agribusiness. We have also signed with Al-Mustafa International University of Qum in Iran, one of the biggest universities in Iran with 195,000 students. We are doing well with them. We have also signed with the prestigious Ministerial Standing Committee on Scientific and Technological Cooperation, COMSTEC, of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC. We have signed with the University of Sargodha in Pakistan, the University of Princeton University in Islamabad, Pakistan, with the Khawaja Farid University of Engineering and IT in Pakistan, with the Gumiryov Eurasian National University, INU, in Kazakhstan. We have also signed with the Kazugu University in Kazakhstan again, and with the Ugandan initiative in support of the largest refugee hosting countries. So, that is a small list. Those who want to go abroad and do joint degrees, these agreements are there to assist. Scouting, Scouts win. Win. Now stand up as I'm talking about this one. You have seen what the Scouts were able to do. Those are the Scouts leaders. And you know, in this country, I have been elected or appointed to be the Chief Scout of Uganda. And you don't clap. I'm sending you to the world to appreciate development and innovation. You know what? I was invited, because I'm the Chief Scout of Uganda, to attend the coronation ceremony of King Charles III. See, I'm a bit disturbed because of the situation, but in the whole world, amongst the people they invited was the Vice Chancellor of Kampala University, who is also the Chief Scout of Uganda. Viva Kampala University! Viva Uganda Scouts Association! You can look at the screen and see what Scouts do. You can sit down. So therefore, in the Scouts hierarchy of Uganda, after His Excellency the President, who is the patron, I come next. Therefore, we encourage you all to love, promote, and embrace Scouting at all levels if we are to have leaders who serve selflessly and who live for the sake of others. I thus applaud the Kampala University Rover Scouts, especially from the School of Nursing, who have put up a colorful display for your audience and for which you have not paid. Thank you. Staff development. I am extremely glad to inform you that we have had several staff members who have upgraded and academically moved from one level to another. I wish to inform you that our own Dr. Aisha Nagai recently graduated with a PhD in mass communication from Al Jazeera University, Sudan. That was before the war. And also we have Dr. Sekiwa Peter, who has graduated with a PhD in history from the Nelson Mandela Metropolitan University, South Africa. Additionally, our systems assistant, Ms. Narwada Farida, from Mutundu campus is among the graduating class of today with a Master's of Information Technology. And surprisingly, even one of our security officers, the famous Ejot Alfred, also known as Kaz Kidogo, is graduating with a Bachelor of Procurement and Logistics Management. Even the son of my driver, William Adipo from Kenya, is graduating with a Bachelor's of Education of Kampala University. You can imagine my own pilot for 8 years has managed to educate his own children here, and they are graduating, and he continues to serve the university. Thank you, William. Thank you, our graduates. Accreditation of campuses. In 2008, National Council came up with a policy calling for separate accreditation of satellite campuses for those universities that have them. We have since declared our campuses for inspection, and on 22nd November 2022, an inspection team from National Council for Higher Education visited our Luero campus for purposes of accreditation. We performed well as far as we are concerned, and we await a report from the National Council for Higher Education, which I believe will be positive. In light of our campus accreditation agenda and roadmap, we are planning to present our Jinja campus soon after the clearance of Luero campus is completed, and this ought to be soon. Sports. Today, we have sports people here. The sports leader, the president of the Basketball Association. Can you stand up again? And I think you're deputy? Okay. We have also my friend here, the deputy president and now acting president of Uganda National Football Federation, Brigadier General Flavia Biekwaso. Can you stand up again? These people have come here because of the mark we have made in the country as far as games and sports are concerned. They are not parents here, but they are friends of Kampala University, and they appreciate how we are giants in the athletics arena, in the games and sports. In the recently concluded East African University Games, that was held at Ndeje University, we have ably lived to our expectations, where Kampala University scooped 5 trophies in all the 5 games we registered for. We got 2 gold in netball for women and beach handball men, 2 golds. We got 2 silvers in handball and football, both for women. We got a bronze in handball for men. Additionally, for the 3rd time in a row, we won gold in the East African Netball Club Championships, which was held in Kampala, Uganda. Incidentally, the same team will be traveling to Nairobi from the 13th to the 20th of May, 2023, to participate and defend our title at the Nyayo Stadium in Nairobi. I also wish to bring it to your notice that 60% or so of the players making up the national netball team, the famous She Cranes, and 80% of the national male netball team, the Rock, are all recruited from Kampala University. On the same note, allow me, Mr. Chancellor, sir, to inform the congregation that I am also the patron. I have been elected the patron of the Uganda national male netball team, the Rock. I'm the patron. Is that enough? And on this, I also want to thank Dr. Sarah Nkonge, who is the manager of our team at Kampala University and also in the Rock. Thus, we pledge to perpetually remain a fortress as far as sports and purposeful education is concerned. And fortunately, as we said, the Vice President Administration and now Acting President of Uganda Netball Federation, Brigadier General Flavia Byekwaso, has ably graced this occasion despite her busy schedule. We welcome you, Mama Afande, to this oasis of netball. Scaling the heights in volleyball, I'm happy to report that Kampala University ladies volleyball team recently gained promotion by qualifying to Serie A. That is what they call Series A, the National Volleyball League. We wish them the best of luck. Kampala University football team Luwero campus joins the top league. I have the privilege and honor to report a similar success story to the effect that our football team from Luwero campus has astoundingly cemented its top position in the 1st division. You congratulate them. Basketball. Thanks to our exceptional basketball coaching staff who have seen our team climb to the top. They call it the top tier league of the National Basketball League, NBL. We are therefore exceedingly humbled to welcome the President of the Federation of Uganda Basketball Council, Monsieur Nasa Serunjoji, who I understand is accompanied by the Vice President. Okay. accomplishment in basketball. We are finished with that. We have also signed an MOU with the Yunus Center to establish a Yunus Social Business Center to support our innovations department and our students' projects. The representative of the Yunus Center is here. Where is he? You are welcome. Curriculum review. As you are well aware, there is a general curricular review exercise in the country for the entire curricula used in our basic primary, lower secondary, and upper secondary levels. We are reviewing curriculum in the country. I am glad to report that our very own lecturers, including the DVC, Dr. Waruda, Dr. Rebecca Chirunda, Mr. Senkusu Pius, Zena Kibwanga, Mukasa Fred, and many others, have been engaged by the National Curriculum Development Center. They have been engaged because of their expertise. They have participated in the curriculum review process. This has automatically turned our staff into trainers of trainers taught for the National Curriculum Development Review Program. We thank our staff. Being aware that a new competency-based curriculum is being implemented in our school systems, we at Kampala University also have embarked on a massive curriculum review process for our own programs. Because they are reviewing curriculum there, we need also to review ours. Otherwise, there will be a disconnect when students from the curriculum group have been passed on. We welcome also my MP for Kampala, Hajat Aisha Kawanda. Land wrangles. Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm glad the man who heads the heroes is here. Alhaji Idris Sedunga. Where is he? Oh, he's behind us. This is our Mzee in charge of the veterans and the historicals, those who liberated this country. On Heroes Day, he's the only one who speaks, and after he has spoken, the president speaks, and it all ends there. Can you imagine? And he's a parent here. He has educated 3 children here. And he loves us. So thank you for coming, Mzee Sedunga. But why I also brought his name, whenever he's addressing the congregation on Heroes Day, he must talk about land issues. Ebibanja. So I have put something for you guys, land wrangles in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, the disagreements over land have more often than not led to violent conflicts within and between communities throughout Uganda for many years. Switch on Vukeda, Katali, Konfufu, and so on. It is all about land. A son fighting a father, a grandson fighting a grandmother, and all don't know what to do. They're not so sure about the courts, the outcome, and so on. And that's why you find our people are thinking that it is Mama Fina who can help them with their problems. So what are we going to do? Our suggestion is that we must look at land differently. So what are we saying? We have all these disagreements and the conflicts about land from different parts of the country. We therefore need to address the unjust practices that are putting vulnerable groups at a disadvantage. We need to tackle disputes within communities about the shared use of natural resources like land and resolving border disputes between neighbors. So one of the major roles of universities, and this is my challenge to our universities, is to find a well-researched solution to societal problems. And thus, I implore our universities to find a permanent solution to the land question in Uganda. These days, we are jumping about gas and oil and so on, but the land is the biggest and the best resource you have. And no university is teaching seriously about land management, land. So when you are in problem, you run everywhere. So we at Kampala University are ready to start this noble aspiration and to assist Mzee Sedunga. TU Charter. Mr. Chancellor, sir, don't worry, I'm about to finish. I bring to your kind attention that the East African University in Kitengela, Nairobi, Kenya, was duly granted a charter by the former president of Kenya, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. This was done on the 2nd day of August 2022 at Kakamega State Lodge. The man had only 2 days left, but he gave us our charter. And for us, we are happy. The East African University Kitengela team was led by our chancellor, who is also their chancellor, Professor Mondo Kagonyera, to receive the charter. And we deeply thank you and your team for representing us effectively. We heartily congratulate the Chancellor of TU and his entire team. This milestone has already started yielding fruits for the East African University, Kenya, through the allocation of government-sponsored students. We are getting sponsored students in Kenya, while many of you come here are not sponsored by anybody, but somehow you manage. And I thank you. Clap for yourselves. Now, the East African University Kenya and the East African University Rwanda are sister universities to Kampala University and are all nested under the Badru Dungu Katerega Universities Network International. BDK Universities Network. And once you have graduated from Kampala, you are as good as a graduate from the BDK Universities Network. And that's why we have the Vice Chancellor of the East African University, Rwanda, who is with us here. Can you stand up? Professor Kabera. So some of you who are graduating, you are graduating from a rich university that has sisters and brothers. Our message to the parents: we thank our indefatigable parents, we thank our sponsors, spouses, friends, and guardians of our graduates for specifically knowing that investing in the future of your children isn't an expense, but a real investment. Please accept our most sincere gratitude for the continued trust. Our staff. We appreciate the contribution of members of staff towards the development of the institution and for the human resource capital they are training. But above all, for learning from the wisdom of a candle, which burns out to produce light for others. We are exceptionally grateful. Message to our graduates. I once again wish to congratulate all our graduates of the 20th congregation. I am certain that the skills and competences you have acquired here at Kampala University have prepared you sufficiently to confront the challenges of the world of work. Your duty is now to turn them into opportunities. Kampala University has given you a campus. It is now upon you to set sail and chart your way through the rough waters. You have been trained to solve problems of society. That's why you are here. And we don't expect you to become a problem both to yourself and to the society. Going off from the university after graduation is a huge life transition. And thus, as you prepare to take on the world, take the following issues seriously. It is never congested at the top. If you fear congestion, come to the top. It is never congested at the top. So work towards being at the top of your ability. And then the world will look for you other than you hopelessly looking for the world. Thank you for those who have clapped. Global thinking is a must for you. Don't think so locally. Be global. As one of the leading employers, I must tell you that employees with a global mindset can work with people from many backgrounds and cultures. Never stop learning, because the world never stops teaching. The real world where you are going isn't a closed environment like the university you have been. And so you need an open mind where your operating principles must be NN, meaning neglect nothing. You are in competition directly and indirectly with over 80 billion people that inhabit the world. And so the new tenet is a struggle for the fittest. Be serious about digital literacy. And digital literacy refers to the ability to use your computer to its highest potential. If you network right, where you work won't matter. And so your network should be your net worth. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. When we wanted to set up Kampala University, we didn't go to Makerere. And we knew it was there. But we set up our own. And it is here to stay. As we prepare to set off, remember living your life with absolute integrity. No wonder we have brought the ombudsman or ombudswoman who ensures there is integrity in service. Above all, as members of the KU alumni, you are the university's representative in the world. Your success will secure our reputation. And your failure will do what? Will equally damage our reputation. So wherever you go, your KU family will always be there to support you. Once again, I commend the University Council, and the members have been there. Members of the University Council, you are my bosses, but can you stand up for these people to know that we have a very credible council? Those people are not there for nothing. You have seen them. Dr. Chigundu, Afua, Madam Afua, Honorable Kanyike, Honorable Sekuwawo Cheyune. I'm not seeing you very properly, but you are there. Thank you for being there for Kampala University. And even the orators should stand up. They saw you. These are the people who started the university. So we thank all of them. So I extend again my renewed thanks and gratitude to the chief guest, Honorable Betty Namisango Kamya Turomwe, Inspector General of Government. We really thank her. I cannot forget to thank the Chancellor, Honorable Professor George Monde Kagonyera, for whatever he has done for Kampala University and the BDK Universities Network International. In a special way, we also thank Professor Kabera Kalisti from the East African University, Rwanda, for steering that wonderful university. My special guest also, Professor Ismail Jagenda Simbwa, Rector of the Islamic University in Uganda, for being there for Kampala University. My boss, again, Mzee Sedunga, accompanied by Sebwato John, we thank you for whatever support you are giving Kampala University. I thank all of my colleagues, the vice chancellors of sister universities and their representatives, the scholars, like Dr. Katende Fatah. He was my boss at Makerere University, and he is here. Dr. Amin, who is the head of department, it's a school of technology at Makerere University. And by the way, all these are also coming from Butambala. Can you imagine? So we are helping this nation in a big way. And I think, Honorable Aisha, you should be pleased that we are working. We need more from your parliament anyway. So we thank all our diplomatic colleagues representing different missions. Even Dr. Kisure was here, he has just left. We thank all the religious leaders across the divide, all distinguished guests and friends in your various capacities, all the parents, the Board of Trustees, the Council, the Senate, all members of the 20th Congregation for gracing the occasion and being witnesses as we celebrate our 24-year journey of historical service delivery. We thank you also as we embark on our silver or preparations for our silver jubilee celebrations next year, 2024, we shall have made 25 years. But last but not least, I take this chance and honor to appreciate in a very big way Mrs. Jole Shubaiha Nalo Katerega, the Board of Trustees chairperson, for all the efforts and sleepless nights which have made this function a resounding success. She also doubles as my wife. So congratulations once again to you all for successfully completing your tenure. I wish you a pleasant stay as you enjoy the rest of the program for the day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. Ndoza katine wentema.
Thank you so much, our beloved Vice Chancellor. Can we join up our hands to thank the founder of Kampala University? He's the proprietor of Kampala University and all those branches, plus the other two sister universities. Abazadde baffe abalungi bwe tuddako mu lwebuddu katono tubeebaza oyo ye mutandisi wa ssettendekero eya Kampala University ne University yaffe ey'e Rwanda, East African University Rwanda ne the East African University Kitengera Kenya, era nga y'ensonga lwaki tuli wano yaloota bulungi. Tubeebaza, mwebale kuweerera ate mwebale n'okujja wano. Thank you so much, our beloved parents. Don't forget, all of you, we are still live on Bukedde TV, Salam TV, and all the social media platforms of the university. We are going to do, before I invite Prison's Band to give us a very short break, we are going to launch the new website of Kampala University. And also, we have a launch of the 8th edition of the Kampala University Journal. For the website, it is the Vice Chancellor who is going to press the button. And lastly, for the 8th edition of the Kampala University Journal, it will be, okay, there is something. Okay. Thank you so much. I've been notified that the Chancellor will be launching the website. Right, Madam DVC? Okay. The Chancellor is going to launch the website, and also after him, the Vice Chancellor is going to launch the 8th edition of the Kampala University Journal. I know that it doesn't take much time, but it's a very important achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, before I invite the Chancellor, the domain that for this website, it is, all of you have smartphones, isn't so? Graduates, you have made it. You have made it. For those who did not get retakes, you have made it. That's great. So, the domain is Bukedde mutunuze wano buno obudde bwaffe. Bukedde Salam TV buno obudde bwaffe tulina obweyagalira mutulange ebyaffe. Munnaffe eyo atulaba ku Bukedde TV ne Salam TV tutongoza omutimbagano ogwa Kampala University ogwaziddwa obujja. Era nga bw'oba olina essimu yeeyo gy'oli atulaba, and whoever that is here, go to www.ku.sc.ug. I repeat, www.ku.sc.ug. Take a care, Chancellor agenda G launching. So for now, I invite our beloved Vice Chancellor OHTBA, there's a change, Ambassador Alhaj Professor Badru Dungaterega, to launch the new Kampala University website. Your Excellency, your most... Now, I've been...
Okay.
The Vice Chancellor is launching the journal first, and then we go to the website by the Chancellor.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I have the honor, Mr. Chancellor, sir, to launch the Kampala University Journal, always headquartered at the Graduate School and the Directorate at the Mutundwe campus. So the journal is launched. Please read it. And it is available also on your website.
Great. Thank you. Can you clap for that, most especially students from the graduate school? Let's join up our hands for the 8th edition of the Kampala University Journal. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, our founder, Professor Katerega. Now I invite the Chancellor to launch the new website of Kampala University, original. Professor Mondo Kagonyera, sir, you're most welcome. With a count of 3, 2, 1, and 0. There we go. That is the newly refurbished Kampala University website. We encourage you to visit it and read whatever that is there. It is so useful and it is rich with a lot of content from Kampala University. Somebody in the control room there, you can make some slides there as we are moving on with the next item on the program. But that is the Kampala University new website. You can scroll down a bit, whoever in the control room. Mr. Chancellor, sir, before I invite Prison's Band, as I'm recognizing these people, you can watch the newly launched website. Allow me to recognize these people just in 3 minutes, and then we get an interlude so that all people get up from the commercial break they have taken right now, and then I invite the chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, Her Excellency Susan Nabuma, Uganda's Ambassador for Women and Girls, you're most welcome. Honorable Avako Merisa Neima Gule, Woman Member of Parliament for Yumbe District, thank you so much for coming. And also, Woman Representative for Western Nile in the National General Assembly of Uganda Muslim Supreme Council, thank you so much for coming. Honorable Ajati Aisha Kabanda, all the way from Butambala, they are watching you. Thank you so much for coming. Owachitiibwa Dr. Rashidi Rukwago from Mengo, thank you so much. Representative of the Nkoba Zambogo in the Buganda Luchiko, thank you. His Excellency Tumaini Isayeri Maiyo, Ambassador, Embassy of the United Republic of Tanzania in Uganda. I don't know where you're seated, His Excellency. You can stand up for recognition. We have Honorable Muhammad Ali Aluma from Social Service, that is from Uganda Muslim Supreme Council. Honorable Baka Wele from Uganda Muslim Supreme Council, and Master Ashraf Ziwa Muvawala. Thank you so much for coming all the way from Uganda Muslim Supreme Council. And we have Dr. Abdallah Drissa from Islamic Call University representing the VC. We have lady teachers and docents from different schools. We are so grateful for you. Head teachers and different docents around, you're so great. Thank you. How would that have been without you? Thank you so much. We have Sheikh Sadat, the district Qadi of Kamuli. I don't know where you're seated, and I know you're a lecturer at Kampala University Jinja campus. Thank you so much for coming. And also we have Sheikh Hussein Mwase, Director, Emirates Schools. I don't know. Yes, that's a great man. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm about to wind up, ladies and gentlemen. And we have Council Haddad Salim. Thank you. Mrs. Nagawa Annie, representing Dr. Julius Ruimbazi, Executive Director, Rubaga Hospital. Thank you so much for coming. And finally, these students have been studying at the graduate school, but they hold important positions. That is Mr. Kakande Henry, Chief Administrative Officer, Chiboga District. Thank you. We have Mr. Mtebi Bashir, Chankwan's district. Thank you so much for coming. We have Mr. Segawa Bernard, Principal Town Clerk, Chiboga district. They have been doing their postgraduate studies at the Graduate School of Kampala University. Not forgetting Sheikh Chibes, Imam Gaba Mosque, the chairman LOC1, Mr. Semina Robert. Thank you so much for coming. And Mr. Jimmy Kamia, LOC1, for coming. This delegation came with the council chairman, Professor Bidi. Thank you so much for bringing Mr. Waiso Abbas, Mr. Karidi Hussein, Mr. Muthata Kasam. Kasam. Names are so complicated, but they are nice. We have Mr. Ali Diman and Mr. Faruku Haida, and finally, Mr. Muhammad Idron Ahmed. Thank you so much for coming with this powerful delegation. Prisons Band, these people, they need to hear from you. Some have started taking a commercial break. Can you please help them to enjoy the function? Thank you. Everyone! Let's enjoy! Corner! Graduates! Enjoy! Corner! Graduates! You! Again! Corner! Graduates! This is the day! Prisoners Band! This is the day! Prisoners Band! Graduates, please! Others are sleeping. Graduates, can you enjoy? I need that vibe. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Thank you. Prisons Band. Our parents. This is the day. Prisons. Go on. Thank you. You have made it. Can you say we have made it? You have made it. I don't hear you. You have made it. Viva Kampala University. We are here. Thank you so much. Very good. Grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Just one person. There are two. Honorable Muhammad Mayanja Chibilike. Okay. Sheikh Radia Namakula, Secretary for Women and Children, Uganda Muslim Supreme Council. Thank you so much for coming. Somebody with my recognition for Mr. Muhammad, please bring it. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me with a lot of honor and much privilege to invite the Vice Chancellor to invite you to address this great congregation. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Badru Katerega, I kindly request you with the protocol, for we have following protocol, to invite for us the Chancellor to address this great congregation. Graduates, this is the person who is going to award you with degrees, diplomas, certificates, and confer you with the degrees. Are we together? Thank you.
Chancellor, sir, allow me the honor to invite you to address the congregation. Thank you.
Thank you. That is our Chancellor, Professor Kagonyera Mondo, senior scholar in this country. Wow! Can you clap for the Chancellor? Beautiful. Beautiful. Highly decorated.
Our chief guest, Honorable Bet Namisango Kamya Tirwomwe, Inspector General of Government of Uganda, Chairman and members of the Board of Trustees, Chairman and members of the University Council, and I think I would stop there and say protocol observed. The rest of the citations were made by the Vice Chancellor. Now, our guest of honor, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the University Council, and on my own behalf, I have the pleasure and honor to welcome you all to the 20th graduation ceremony of Kampala University here at the Gaba main campus. I take singular honor and a privilege, and in a special way, to welcome our chief guest, Honorable Bet Tirwomwe, a person I have known since she was a student at Makerere University, but now who has risen to the most unenviable office of finding out who are the corrupt in our society. You are very welcome to this university, madam. In the same way, I also wish to welcome all the distinguished guests and friends of Kampala University for sacrificing your valuable time to be with us today. This reminds me of a few years back when we used to hold our graduations online, and there would be a handful of us at Professor Katerega's house, struggling to communicate with the rest of our people online. I'm therefore extremely happy that I am advised this morning that we have more than 10,000 people gathered here to celebrate the success of our children. I want to appreciate the resilience of Kampala University and the other sister universities. Those of you who don't know, the COVID-19 pandemic impacted very, very harshly on the economies of East Africa, more so on the academic institutions, particularly the private universities. And in fact, at one time I thought, Arohaji, Badru Katerega Salongo, at one time I thought Kampala University might close. So I'm very, very happy that this morning We have more than 2,000 of you young men and women gathered here to celebrate the completion of your courses at this university. And therefore, let me also take this opportunity to appreciate the value and the work of our parents and guardians who, under the most difficult times, have managed to sponsor you young men and women to be able to complete your courses. I hope you realize how privileged you are. We are advised there is only 2,000 of you, and you are out of 44 million Ugandans. So you can see how unique and privileged you are. We are doing as private universities is a job that should be done by the government, and therefore would appreciate their contribution to the important job we are doing for them. Secondly, Madam IGG, since you are a kind of government representative, I would like to say this about a complaint raised by the private sector that universities do not give suitable training for young men and women to directly go into the private sector and work. Now, as you must know, the role of universities is to educate and not to train. Yes, indeed, professional courses like medicine, engineering, architecture, and the like, you undergo training, but the rest we give education. Therefore, the job of training is a tripartite endeavor between the government, the universities, and the private sector. It is not enough for the private sector to complain that we do not give suitable education. They should join us like it is done in other parts of the world, to work together in order to set up special institutions where young men and women will go and receive appropriate practical training in order to be able to fit in the job market. Our guest of honor, as we all know, Africa has the wealthiest of resources, human resource, natural resources, but we have the worst of social indices in the world. Why? Not lack of intelligence, but lack of knowledge. Therefore, you people should appreciate that you are uniquely prepared to be able to contribute to the development of our continent. I will give examples. As we all know, at the time of independence, the per capita income of South Korea was the same as the per capita income of Ghana in 1957. Today, as we talk, the per capita income of South Korea is $35,000, and that of Ghana is a meg, I think, about $2,000, I can't remember. And the reason why South Korea has grown so much faster than Ghana is the appropriate attention they paid to education. Therefore, I would like to appeal to the government of Uganda and the rest of Africa that we should put more emphasis and also resources. Honorable, the orator, is gone, is he? Yes, and I can see Honorable Kibirige, who is an expert on planning. We have to put more resources into education in order to educate our people to catch up with the rest of the world in development. There is no way we can grow without education. The richest man in the world is worth more than $230 billion. The GDP of Uganda is a paltry $40 billion. 44 million people share $40 billion, and one man in the world owns $230 billion. The difference is education. Therefore, if we want to grow as a continent, we must do three things. And the first one is education, the second one is education, and the third is education. You don't appreciate that, you guys. You mean you graduates came to waste your time? Eh? And I know some of you went to school as a ritual. You don't realize that you went to school to be prepared in order to be useful both to yourself and the society in which you live. And therefore you must, after here, apply yourselves very appropriately. I have no doubt the majority of you have picked up sufficient knowledge in order to be able to be useful there. Dear graduates, now that you have reached this point, you should continue to show interest in the progress of your university, just as the university must follow your progress wherever you may be when you leave this campus. The university must therefore, as a policy, roll out a vibrant tracer study program to closely follow the activities of the alumni for the mutual benefit of the two parties. The formal connection between you and the university is provided for through the alma mater convocation currently available at the university website, which we have just launched. Therefore, as you exit, do not forget your roots. I urge you to use this relationship to bond stronger with your alma mater. Take home message. We have trained you to be leaders in your own rights. We are aware that leadership is an attitude cultivated over time. Leadership is about having aspirations beyond your well-being and working with others to advance the common good. Therefore, you must have the confidence and the courage to be leaders in whatever field you choose to pursue. I challenge you not to rest. Continue striving towards achieving greater goals. Excelling in all aspects of life requires discipline and character. This must be stressed, our guest of honor. Many people in Africa particularly have got what we call the hard skills, but totally lacking in the soft skills. And that's why you have a terribly ominous task of fighting corruption in this country. You'll find first-class degree holders. They are the same people who end up at the lakeside, at Ruzira. Not because they don't have the skills, but because they are applying them inappropriately. Therefore, this is not an idle statement to say that we should be disciplined and we should be men and women of character. These qualities definitely form the core of a fulfilled and rewarding life. When we talk about someone having character, he or she must have traits of courage, honesty, loyalty, and integrity, which incidentally constitute the core values of Kampala University. I urge you to surround yourself with the people you admire, who will inspire you and further strengthen your character. As I conclude, I hope that we have molded you into wholesome men and women, rich in character, bravery, and emotional intelligence to withstand whatever comes your way. Our chief guest, as it has been said, he couldn't have come at an appropriate time. One of the major problems facing our country is corruption. And I must congratulate you, excuse me, so far for the great job you have done in trying to fight corruption in our country. Lee Kuan Yew, who made Singapore what it is, recognized only one thing when he became Prime Minister of Singapore. Singapore is just a mere rock, and at one time it was poorer than you can imagine. But he recognized that one of the worst problems of Asia was corruption. Now, I implore you to read his book, From Third World to the First. And the major thing he did was to focus on fighting corruption. And he succeeded beyond a doubt. Today, Singapore is a first world country, very highly developed, simply because corruption is not tolerated at all in that country. Therefore, our chief guest kindly accept our appreciation for the useful time you have spent with us and the confidence you always place in Kampala University and its leadership. Let me make this observation also. It's a bit too warm in this place. Someone would do well by opening up those windows. Now, why did I choose to work with Professor Katerega? Why? He doesn't pay me a salary. This is a man, as you have been told, that can be described as nearly everything you can think of. An accomplished academician, a freedom fighter, yes, a social worker, chief scout of the whole country, omuntu wa kabaka in his right, and in spite of that, a true nationalist. When I first visited the campus for the nurses at Mtungo, I was so surprised as to how heroic this man could be in trying to establish an institution. If you go to the University of Kitengela in Nairobi, just outside Nairobi, you can't imagine the sort of courage this man had in setting up a university in Maasai land. Therefore, I had no hesitation in joining Professor Katerega to see whether we can make any difference in the quality of knowledge of our people in order to contribute to the development of our continent. Therefore, Professor Katerega, you and your family, Mrs. Jole Katerega, I want to congratulate you for the wonderful job you have done in contributing to the development of the continent. Lastly, we have a campus here, we have a campus in Kenya, we have a campus in Rwanda. I would like to recommend that you have an effective student exchange program so that people studying in Kenya can come to Kampala. Those in Kampala can go to Rwanda. We want to create a genuine East Africa, and the only effective way we can do it is through young men and women. Thank you very much. God bless you. Congratulations once go again. Go ye out to the world and serve mankind. Thank you.
What a blessing. Thank you so much, our beloved Chancellor, Honorable Professor Mondo Kagonyera. He's our great Chancellor. Thank you so much. What a wonderful, powerful message. Graduates, can you join your hands once again to thank our beloved Chancellor, Professor Mondo Kagonyera. In the interest of time, I'm going to before I recognize the people I will be recognizing just after, let me invite the council chairman, Professor Abidi Said, to invite for us the chief guest, Honorable Betty Namisango Kamia Tuliomwe, to address the 20th Assembly of Kampala University. Professor Abidi, kindly invite for us the chief guest.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's my honor and great pleasure to invite the chief guest, the Inspector General of Government, Mrs. Betty Kamia, who has been entrusted the most difficult task in this country to fight the corruption. I recall when in late 1950s, Sukarno was the president of Indonesia, and he was addressing a very big congregation, and he threw an open challenge that I am going to appoint the person as finance minister right now if he assures me that he is going to stamp out the corruption from the society. And no one was able to respond. So it's the most difficult job which the Inspector General of Government, Mrs. Kamia, has been entrusted, but we have all hopes because of her integrity, her hard work, and the track record of patriotism. You see, a person like her can definitely be a most successful person in eradicating corruption from Ugandan society. Lastly, I wish to add a word to the Chancellor, Professor Kagonyera's appreciation for the services rendered by the Vice Chancellor of this university, Professor Katerega, with whom I have also been associated for about 20 years now, or a little more than that. I consider him a great social reformer, and he's not only the son of Uganda, but he's a great son of Africa. His spirits, the way he works, the way he takes seriously the problems on the continent and not at home only. With these few words, I request the chief guest to please address the congregation.
God is good, and all the time. God is good because that it is His mercy. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First, I want to thank the Vice Chancellor, Professor Katerega, for meticulously taking us through the protocols. So, like the Chancellor and the chairman of the University Council, I will say only protocol observed. But I will address myself to the Chancellor, Professor Kagonyera Mondo, the Vice Chancellor, Chairman and members of the Council, graduates, and your families. I have been introduced already, and I want to thank the Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, and the University Orator, and Chairman of the University Council for your very kind words when you are introducing me. And I'm highly honored to have been invited to sit here in the capacity of chief guest officiating at the 20th graduation ceremony of Kampala University held today, the 4th of May, 2023 at Gaba Lake View main campus. I am well aware of the outstanding reputation of Kampala University domestically and internationally, with such unique academic network that opens doors for international and intercultural exchange of people and ideas. So when I say it is an honor to be here, indeed I mean it. I want to thank Vice Chancellor, Professor Badru Katerega Salongo and Nalongo Jole Katerega for the invitation extended to me and on behalf of the guests, to them all, and the excellent arrangement on the ground. Indeed, as Professor Katerega said, my relationship with Kampala University goes back almost 20 years ago when I had just started my political career. I met some young people, very deserving indeed, according to me, but unable to meet their university education costs. And so I came to Professor Katerega on my knees and asked him if he could give them bursaries. And he said, don't kneel down because my vocation, I am an educator, I am a community worker, I serve the nation. And he admitted them. So I have students that went through Kampala University on bursaries of this university. And I want to assure you that they have gone on to be very successful in their careers wherever they are because of the grounding that they received in this university. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chancellor, sir, if we sit here and dedicate a whole day to talk about Professor Katerega, we would still not do him justice. Suffice to say that in my opinion, and in the opinion of many people, he has fulfilled God's vision of whom a person he has created should be. He has fully utilized every talent and resource that God invested in him. With your permission, Mr. Chancellor, sir, please allow me to invite everybody to join me in a standing ovation to celebrate Professor Katerega with a very big hand clap for being a shining example of service. A standing ovation means that you stand up and we all give him a very, very big clap and say, Professor Katerega, viva! Viva! Thank you very much, Mr. Chancellor. I remember my own graduation day in 1978. I can assure you, yes, even your parents were not yet born. I can assure you that I could not have guessed that one day I would occupy the position of Inspector General of Government of Uganda. No doubt the time will come, I'm addressing myself to the dear graduates, time will come in your own careers when you will look back today and be amazed at how far you have traveled and how much you have accomplished. That is the power of a great education, by turning you into a lifelong learner. It makes it possible to adapt, to grow, and do what you once would have thought unachievable. Graduates, I know that you have made many sacrifices, and your parents, in order to achieve this success. But believe me, it is important on this occasion to recognize not only your efforts, but the efforts of your parents, your guardians, your spouses, and other sponsors who have supported you on your journey. I equally commend the self-sponsored graduates for investing time and resources in themselves. Similarly, I wish to thank the management, faculty, and staff of Kampala University, whose great efforts and contribution are the reason we are here today. My main remarks today will be addressed to you graduates, the happy graduates. I address you as you commence your respective journeys in the different professions here in Uganda, in Africa, and globally. First, I encourage you to take good care of yourselves through personal self-discipline. Always try to be clean, healthy, eat well, dress smart, and keep good company. Associate with those who will advance your career. Secondly, I would like to encourage you to pursue excellence in whatever you do. Everything you do in life must be done to the highest achievable standards. Have confidence that what you are doing well today, you can do even better tomorrow. This will help you to grow professionally and socially. Thirdly, it's essential to cultivate a culture of integrity. This means doing the right thing the right way all the time, whether people are watching you or nobody is watching you. That is what integrity is about. To insist on integrity and accountability by public officers is part of the reasons why I am here. It has been said, and said many times, that my job as Inspector General of Government is to fight corruption. Actually, that's a subsidiary job. My main job, as laid out in the Constitution of Uganda, is to ensure and promote strict adherence to the rule of law and principles of natural justice. Corruption is a vice that comes at the tail end of a process that begins by violation of laws, rules, and regulations. When you violate laws, rules, and regulations, what you will have at the end of the chain is corruption, abuse of office, and abuse of authority. My dear friends, I must also warn you that even if you observe those principles of integrity, there shall still be challenges. You will still make mistakes, or there will be mistakes in your work, either caused by you directly or by those who work with you or under you. Please do not allow such mistakes to make you lose your long-term vision. Accept these mistakes, own these mistakes, and learn from them. As Inspector General of Government, I implore you to be accountable, ethical, and professional in whatever office you are deployed. I have an appeal too to institutions of higher learning in Uganda. I call upon all institutions of higher learning in Uganda to promote the culture of patriotism among students. Little has been done to mentor students in higher institutions of learning. During the COVID-19 lockdown, students developed antisocial behavior and their discipline changed completely for the worse. They now need to be more guidance and mentorship programs to switch back to their usual behavior. This will help to end strikes that are rampant in higher education institutions of learning and produce graduates who are patriotic, hardworking, and good role models in society. I am glad to learn that such behavior is unheard of in Kampala University. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I also wish to challenge institutions of higher learning to jealously protect your titles because there are too many fake and forged certificates and titles on the job market. There are also too many cheap doctorates that are bought, not earned, through hard work and academia. I'm sure you all know that one can buy a doctorate for $2,000 from the internet, and the streets are littered with doctors who just bought them, not earned them. I therefore call upon the academia, the people who work hard to attain your professions and your awards, to please get together and find a way for the market to identify doctorates or awards that are earned from doctorates or awards that are bought, many of them from NASA Street. That is a challenge that I would like to leave with you, to be able to distinguish, give the market the capacity to distinguish between awards that are earned through hard work from awards that are bought from the market or merely forged. Finally, as Inspector General of Government, I would be failing in my duty if I did not talk briefly about corruption. It is very sad that a scientific study that was done in 2021 revealed that Uganda could be losing up to 10 trillion shillings per year to corruption. This is equivalent to 44% of the domestic revenue that is generated within Uganda. And who steals this money? Mainly government officials with accomplices in the private sector. But they are our parents, guardians, neighbors, and relatives. We live with them every day. They build mansions in which we enjoy living. They drive expensive limos at taxpayers' money. We admire them. They live lavish lifestyles, and we aspire to be like them. And when they fall sick, for them, they go to America, they go to India on public resources. But for you, when you fall sick, you go to Mulago and don't find medicine there. It is because someone is stealing public resources. That is why the war against corruption cannot be for the Inspector General of Government or for government agencies or civil society. The war against corruption must be owned by the victims of corruption. And the victims is you, the general people population. And as the Baganda say, nanyini mufu yakola ki? Yakwata awawunya. So my responsibility these days is to mobilize the whole country, the critical mass, to say no to corruption. And how do you do that? You start to question where people get the resources to live the lifestyles that they live. You must question a government employee whose salary is known, who is driving a Penkoni and his wife and all his children and has 6 mansions at the paltry salary of 5 million shillings that a public servant. Don't hail them to be smart. Ask where they're getting the money. And if you're not satisfied, you report them to the Inspector General of Government. We shall undertake a lifestyle audit on them and bring them to account on their lifestyle, on the lifestyles. That is what we call a lifestyle audit, calling everybody to be a watchdog over the other person. But I'm not here to make a lecture on this. That is the story for another day, or the conversation for another day. I wish today, as I wind up my statement, all graduates of today, the best of luck in your lives and careers. May you live so that your lives matter, and may you make the world a better place for living in, and may Kampala University continue to flourish and impact the way that the orator and the administration vision this university to be. I wish you success and further congratulations, and I say all this for God and my country. Thank you very much.
Wow, 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 wow. Can we thank the chief guest, please, gentlemen and ladies? Gents and ladies, let's join up our hands to thank Honorable Betty Namisankamia, the Inspector General of Government of Uganda. Thank you so much, Mama, for your powerful message. Great. Next, we are going to award the best performers, but we are almost there. This is the moment to see those who inserted their names in the booklet, a special booklet somewhere, because the parents are watching from home. So we are almost getting there. But before I call the DVC, allow me to recognize just in 30 seconds, Haji Chibirige Mayanja, Chairman JEMA. Thank you so much for coming. I think he was once a presidential candidate. Great, thank you so much. Dr. Muhammad Karisa Mufut. Not a title, but his name is Dr. Karisa Mufut. You're most welcome, sir. This is the chairman, Hijaz Sako, and the president, Remax Uganda. Thank you so much. And Chairman Salam Charity. Thank you, Mr. And also we have Haj Abdul Aziz Senoga, and he's coming from the Uganda Muslim Supreme Council. Haji Sekamatse Makade, thank you. HM Chibuli SS, thank you so much for coming. Sheikh Munabugerere, thank you so much for coming. Secretary General Umuta Ajat Ajiri, thank you so much for coming. Director, Victoria School of Beauty and Hospitality Management, Natete, Honorable Kasibante Robert, thank you so much for coming. And we have Mr. Semakula Peter. This is the resident director of St. Lawrence University. Thank you so much for that brotherly approach we have with between Kampala University and St. Lawrence University and other institutions of higher learning. We have also Mr. Mabira Simon Peter. He is the Dean of Students as well as the PRO of St. Lawrence. I am the PRO of KU. He is the PRO of St. Lawrence University. Thank you so much for coming. Lastly, UAW 922Q. UAW 922Q. Somebody is stealing your side mirrors. Please go there and for rescue of your car. Finally, Mr. Chancellor, sir, these are the producers of these products. So, actually, I don't know whether I will have a job tomorrow if I don't recognize them. Can we all of us stand? These are the lecturers of these great graduates. Please, may you stand for recognition. All of you, members of staff of Kampala University. Great. Can you wave to your students? You have made it. Beautiful, beautiful. If these ones did not teach you, just know that fraudulently you managed to sneak somewhere. But these are the people who taught you. You can take your seats, please. Thank you so much. May I now invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor to take us in the awarding ceremony. I know she's a very great time manager. And that is Dr. Walda Rajab Jagenda, and there is the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics Research, Innovation and Internationalization. My boss, you're most welcome.
Thank you so much, PRO. But before I do this noble cause, I feel like we have not given our chief guest, the Inspector General of Government, a good applause. Can we all stand up and give her a standing ovation with a thunderous, loud applause? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Thank you for adding the Kalulu also. Yay! Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the best performing graduates in 3 categories. Our best overall graduate with a cumulative grade point average of 4.8 is Mr. Nyende Menya Grace from the School of Arts and Social Science, having done a Bachelor of Journalism and Mass Communication. Kindly come forward. We shall give him an award, and the award will be handed over by the chief guest herself. Kindly move forward. Come and take your award. Can he be escorted by a small band, please? This is a very big achievement. Just 1 second, band. Thank you. Ms. Nyenda Menya Grace. And a small envelope. Mr. Chancellor, sir, our next student, I have the honor to present to you our best female student with CGPA of 4.73, Ms. Charimpa Emily from the School of Computer Science and Information Technology. Please come forward for your award. This award will be handed over to her by the Chairman Council. Kindly come forward for your award. Is she not here? Where is she? Emily? Can you clap for her? She's coming. Millie, be prepared, please. Millie, get ready. So this is our Miss Charimpa Emily. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you our best graduate from this graduate school with an average score of 81.2%, Ms. Nakate Mili. Having done a Master of Early Childhood, the award will be handed over by the Vice Chancellor. Thank you, Millie. I know the emotions, I can feel you. This is Millie from postgraduate with an envelope. Last but not least, Mr. Chancellor, sir, I hope I have this honor to present to you the award of our chief guest, Honorable Kamia Turomwe, the Inspector General of Government, which we request that you hand over to her. Thank you, sir. Our Chancellor is handing a beautiful portrait of herself to the Inspector General of Government, and we would like you to escort it with some claps. And the portrait was designed by our own students from Industrial Art and Design, made by Kampala University. Thank you so much, the band. Thank you, our chief guest, for accepting our small token of appreciation. Thank you, our Chancellor, for handing it over to her. It's beautiful. Isn't she beautiful? Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we thank you for this. At this juncture, we would like to honor our first-class students. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to inform you that our first-class graduates will receive their transcripts and certificates today. For the first-class graduates, once your name has been read, quickly move forward, come to the front, greet the Vice Chancellor, receive your certificate from the Chancellor, greet the Chief Guest, the Chairman Council, and you go down where our Chairperson, Dean's Forum, is waiting for you, and you stay there to wait for your conferment. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following first-class graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the conferment of bachelor's degrees in various disciplines of Kampala University. Nyende Menya Grace, CGPA 4.80, Bachelor of Mass Communication. Please move forward. Kaunda Kenneth, be prepared. Yes, certificate. Christian. Kaunda Kenneth. You did not greet the other two? Okay, Kaunda Kenneth, CGPA 4.74, Bachelor of Political Science. Chalimpa Emily, get ready. CGPA 7.73, 4.73, Bachelor of Computer Science and Information Technology.
Get on fast.
Get ready. Chiwanuka Tamale, get ready.
I'm running.
Chiwanuka Tamale, Michael, CGPA 4.69, BA Mass Communication. He's coming in style. Bachelor of Procurement and Logistics Management. Ogwang Frederick. Sharifa.
No drama. Me, I want
Nantongo. She's coming with another degree in her hand. That is her first degree, I guess, and this is the second one. Nantongo Immaculate is a new mother. Please cheer her up. Nantongo, come to the stage. Namiru Sylvia, CGPA 4.51, Bachelor of Human Resource Management. Nsereko Alex. Angeyo Clover, come forward. Okay. Angeyo Clover. Angeyo Clover, CGPA 4.42, Bachelor of Social Work and Social Administration. Kagwa Barnabas, where are you? Come forward. Angeyo Clover. Onen Chan Dennis, come forward. Onen Chan Dennis, CGPA 4.42, Bachelor of Arts with Education. Muze Abraham, come forward. Muze Abraham. So that's Onen Chan Dennis, come forward. Muze Abraham, CGPA 4.41, Bachelor of Arts with Education. Muze Abraham, where are you? Thank you. Please, Onen Chan, come forward, and Abraham, come forward. Now Damba Immaculate. Now Damba Immaculate, CGPA 4.41, Bachelor of Special Needs. Now Damba Immaculate, come forward. Now Damba Immaculate. Last but not least, Nakate Mili, Master of Early Childhood, Postgraduate Average Score of 81.2. Mr. Chancellor, sir. Nakate Mile. Once Nakate Mile goes down, then the Chancellor will confer upon them, their various degrees. Some of you have not picked the certificates. Okay. All right, so kindly go down so the Chancellor can confer upon you your relevant degrees.
Very good. Hello? Thank you. By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon those persons whose names have been presented the bachelor's degrees in the mentioned disciplines of Kampala University. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Congratulations. You may take your seats.
I've got a
reason ninensonge yokuba happy kakano, and I'm so happy kube chiroto change chitukiride, cause I've been working so hard and I've been praying so hard.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to invite the Director Graduate School, the Deans of the Schools of Industrial Art and Design, Health Sciences, Natural Science and Agriculture, Computer Science and Information Technology, Arts and Social Sciences, Business and Management Studies, and Education to present to you the candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the conferment of the degrees and award of diplomas and certificates of Kampala University. Starting with the first dean. Thank you.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, this is the moment. They are going to read your names, but I'll kindly request Madam DVC, since this is our time and we are live on Bukede TV and Salam TV, let me, Bukede, mutunuze wano kana kalango kafe. Initeke itandika. Bukede TV, yes, this one, where is Salam? Where are you? Very good. Abazadde baffe mwenna abatulaba n'abaagaliza Kampala University ebirungi, okwewandiisa kwa August intake oba olusoma lwa August kugenda mu maaso ku matabi gaffe ag'enjawulo e Masaka mu Newkumbu, e Jinja osobola okwewandiisizaayo, e Luweero oba yite Nakyewa waliwo ettabi, e Mutundwe tulinawo ne Nursing School, eyo yo batandika mu mwezi gwa 7, tulinawo ne Graduate School, ate ne wano eggaba we tuli okwewandiisa kugenda mu maaso. Ngenda bawe ennamba z'essimu ze mugenda okubako. Our friends that are watching right now, we are kindly informing you that registration for the August intake is in progress at our respective campuses. In Masaka, in Newkumbu, we have a campus in Jinja, we have a campus in Luweero, we have a campus in Mutundwe, and there is even a nursing school there, plus a graduate school. For those who have graduated now, you can go for further studies. And lastly, at Gaba campus, registration is going on, and the semester is starting on 7th of August. 7th of August. In-service program is starting on Monday, 7th May. Abagenda okusoma mu in-service tutandika ku Monday nga 7. Buli eyewandiisa reporting to your respective campus. Essimu ez'okukuba 0773 198341. Eya Airtel munnaffe atulaba 0703 624974. Tubalindiridde ku Kampala University. We are waiting for you. Now I come back to the deans. I thank you. For now, nze ne bwe njira nga ntemye kati.
Thank you so much, PRO. He had to do that for accountability purposes. So I repeat this process, and then the deans will come and read the names. So Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to invite the Director Graduate School, the Deans of the Schools of Industrial Art and Design, Health Sciences, Natural Science and Agriculture, Computer Science and Information Technology, Arts and Social Sciences, Business and Management Studies, and Education to present to you the candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the conferment of the degrees and award of diplomas and certificates of Kampala University. The deans, please take cue.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, my name is Dr. Jean Bosco Binenwa, Director Graduate School and Research Directorate. And I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirement for the award of the postgraduate diploma in education of Kampala University. Ali Said Aden, Babidie Jacqueline, Ekudo Tom, Jamal Mohamed Isse, Kako Rosemary, Sekakende Cyprus, Kazungu Daniel, Mangali Tofa, Mohamed Adan Ali, Mohamed Said Momin, Mohamed Yusuf Hussein, Mubugumia Fiona, Mutesasira Frank, Muyanja Ronald, Nampina Christine, Nasike Grace Wopata, Saddam Hussein Ali, Sarah Okoth Dumna, Sekirinda Brian, Semkina Waswa Joseph, Terike John, and Twesije Stephen.
Is that good enough, you man? By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I award all those persons whose names have been presented the postgraduate diploma in education of Kampala University.
Please, student, postgraduate student, and masters, when we read your name, when you hear your name, please come forward.
No, they should just stand up.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of postgraduate diploma in educational leadership, management, and planning of Kampala University. Bamusibule Charles, Kawala Resho, Kiganda Hassan, Kiza Emmanuel, Mawanda Robert, Mukobe Fred, Musimami Arajab, Naiga Zam, Naigaga Esther, Najumba Lasi Bangi, Namugabo Sara, Nasazi Florence, and Gonde Joab, and Suna Abubakar.
Are they coming? By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I award all those persons whose names have been presented the postgraduate diploma in educational leadership, management, and planning of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have certified the requirements for the award of the postgraduate diploma in public administration and management of Kampala University. Mutunzi Lawrence, Navakije Prisla, Juba Charles, and Takoba Proskovia.
You come in front. Okay. By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I award all those persons whose names have been presented the postgraduate diploma in public administration and management of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I'm Honorable Dr. Twatwa Mtwalante Jeremiah. I'm the Dean, School of Health Sciences. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Master of Public Health of Kampala University. Abdi Fattah Mohammed Ahmed, Abdirabi Abdurraham Mohammed, Abdurrahman Mohammed, Abdullahi Ibrahim, Abdullahi Mohammed, Ahmed Ali, Amina Golo, Amino Abdullahi Bauma Balingene, Bishadi Sisidi, Burhan Abdule, Fatima Mohammed, Farah Hassan, Fatima Abdisahal, Fatima Ibrahim, Hassan Osman, Ikalas Nur, Ikalam Muhammad, Ismahan Aden, Mariam Hassan, Muhammad Jama, Muhammad Ismail, Muhammad Omar, Muhammad, Mwete Happy, Inturoshize Jeremy, Osama Abidi, Roda Muhammad, Said Dahil, Sadia Ismail, Said Muhammad, Saleh Muhammad, Saud Muhammad Salad, Sinabajije Gamaliel, Sandus Ahmed, Yunis Yusuf, Yoweria Yusuf, Zahara Abed, and Zainab Mohammed Yusuf, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Public Health of Kampala University.
As a matter of recognition, all the candidates, once I pronounce your name, please move forward so that they really can recognize you as they confer the degree to you. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Master of Health Services Management of Kampala University. We have Abdayaziz Abdul Kadir, Abdullahi Abdulrahman Ali, Aisha Abid Hussein, Liban Abdi Dahil, Mariam Omar Mohammed Ali Haji, and Sekariye Mohata Rage. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Health Services Management of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Master of Business Administration of Kampala University. Abdallah Abdayaziz, Abdullahi Farah, Ahmed Ali, Ahmed Yusuf Mohammed, Fadaus Mohammed, Fatun Nur, Hibak Ali, Hidan Ali, Ismail Bashir, Madar Mohammed, Mohammed Abdulaziz, Mohammed Bashir, Mohammed Omar Mohamud, Mukhtar Mohammed, Muna Abdulaziz, Omar Ibrahim, and Shikul Jama Ahmed, and Yusuf Osman Yusuf. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Business Administration of Kampala University.
Another announcement, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates, once I read your name, kindly stand up for recognition so that the Chancellor can award you the degree when he is seeing you.
Yes.
Stand up wherever you are. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Master of Development Studies of Kampala University. Abid Ali Abid, Elimi Ibrahim Mohammed, Likange Chimbwana Albert, Musa Hussein, Inzebonera Bayongwa Desire, and Tassinin Didier. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Development Studies of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Master of Public Administration of Kampala University. Ahmad Said Yusuf, Ali Ibrahim Man Ali, Hamdi Abdulrahman Ali, Kakande Henry, Kada Abda Kadir Jama, Mohammed Bashir Mohammed, Mohammed Said Omar, Mutebi Bashir, Nasro Ali Mohammed, Osman Mohammed Abubakar, and Segawa Bernard, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
Our dear graduates, all of you whose names have been mentioned, kindly stand up so that the Chancellor can confer upon you your award. And subsequently, whenever your names are being mentioned, you stand up so that it can be conferred. Please follow the instructions.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Master of Peace and Conflict Studies of Kampala University. Abdul Sak.
Let's hold on. Hold on. By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Public Administration of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Master of Peace and Conflict Studies of Kampala University. Abdul Sak Ahmad Said, Houseman Joseph Gore, and Liban Mohammed Moi. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Peace and Conflict Studies of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Master of Information Technology of Kampala University. Bishara Salomon Kasim and Nalwada Farida. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
Very good. By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Information Technology of Kampala University. Congratulations. Yes.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Master of Social Work and Community Development of Kampala University. Jamil Mohammed Wahilie, Kolang Luse Lulwa Nzambi Albert Boena, Maimuna Ame Haji, and Niyonzima Denize. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Social Work and Community Development of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Master of Arts in Education Management and Administration of Kampala University. Amir Abdikadir Ali, Deka Ali Hassi, Hassan Ismail, Nadiro Abdilisak Jama, Tenywa Soteri, and Iwaswa Kayo. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Arts in Educational Management and Administration of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Master of Economic Policy and Planning of Kampala University. Abdullahi Abdulrahman Mohammed, Ahmed Abid Dahil, Faisal Said Wasame, Mwaitanga Buddha Katib, Ridwani Juma Gele, Sade Bashir Sheikh, Tuliatunga Dan Karwani, and Zamzam Abdalhi Mohammed. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
Good.
Okay.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Economic Policy and Planning of Kampala University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Master of Diplomacy and International Relations of Kampala University. Abbas Mohamud Ahmed, Abdulrazak Mohammed Isse, Abdulrazak Isaac Amire, Abdulrazak Khalif Farah, Ahmed Ali Hirowe, Bakad Abdullahi Yusuf, Muhammad Abdullahi Sheikh Aden, Mohammed and Mohammed Ahmed Mohamud. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Diplomacy and International Relations of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Master of Human Resource Management of Kampala University. Mohammed Kamal Abid and Tindiwegi Christine. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Human Resource Management of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Master of Environmental Science of Kampala University. Abdulrazak Isse A, Abdullahi Jama Hirad, Kada Shamuhamud Nur, and Mugabe Hamlet. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Environmental Science of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present you the following candidate who has satisfied the requirement for the award of the Master in Environmental Management of Kampala University. Deng Emilo Mawel, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon that person whose name has been presented the degree of Master of Environmental Management of Kampala University. Very good. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present you the following candidate who has satisfied the requirement for the award of the Master of Early Childhood Education of Kampala University. Nakate Mile, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
Where is she? Eh? By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon that person whose name has been presented the degree of Master of Early Childhood Education of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Master of Special Needs Education of Kampala University. Fatuma Hamoud Juma and Juma Mohammed Saidi, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Special Needs Education of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Master of Science in Project Planning and Management. Anissa Ido Ali, Mohamud Farah Juma, Mongwa Konkwa, Mustaki, Deogracias, Noah Nuhu, Mohammed Mohamud, and Zahara Abdullahi Arai Ado, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been presented the degree of Master of Science in Project Planning and Management of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirement for the award of Master of Special Needs Education of Kampala University. Ali Kombo Ali, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon that person whose name has been presented the degree of Master of Education in Kiswahili of Kampala University. Congratulations. Yes. Combo.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, thanks pass is my name. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Pre-University Certificate of Kampala University. Abbas Muhammad, Abdul Hafid Wasame, Abdul Rahman Abdul Khan, Abdul Rahman Ali Ahmed, Abdul Rahman Ali Mohammed, Abdul Samed Ibrahim, Abdul Kadir Adan, Abdullah Abidi, Ahmed Muhammad, Muhammad, Ahmed Muhammad, Muhammad, Ahmed Molid, Ajak Mabiol, Ajok Makun, Aleu Ngol, Anyang Garang, Arop Deng, Arop John, Asad Abidi, Asad Badal, Atuka Wall, Bakita Thomas, Bare Ali, Bol Kuot, Bol Machweng, Bur Kongol, Chan Longal, Chaz Deng, Chwal Kum, Daniel Nyak, Dwop Wech, Eli Daba, Eli Yam, Emmanuel Bida, Esther Elzapaza, Evelyn Ndinda, Ezekiel Kel, Fahuma Jalil, Fas Nur, Grace Mwikali, Hilisendi Agol, Hassan Ali, Ismail Muhammad, Jal Kul, Jima, Kailechi, John Jima, John Machek, Joseph Kiptaras, Julia Solomon, Juma Samuel, Kazungu Menza, Katut Tap, Kowanga Puok, Kom Yak, Komakech David, Kwes Riek, Kur Geng, Lam Kuok, Lailo Muhammad, Lona Rojo, Lucia Mayik, Ludi Jace, Lydia Akol, Lydia Tabu, Mohammed, Makul Daniel, Malwak Nyok, Mary Alol, Marianne Maktar, Masudi Ahmed, Mohammed Jamal, Mohammed Omar, Muhadud Yassin, Moses Chiang, Mustafa Fala, Nafiso Osman, Najimo Hash, Nasteho Omar, Nimo Omar, Nyamach Dwol, Nyawei Ajak, Optimist Nen, Peter Job. Pajok Stephen, Pauline Abolo, Riaka Gordon, Nobo Hassan, Rukia Muhammad, Ruot Marial, Ruweido Elimi, Saad, Badridin, Saba Pakon, Sabirin Mohammed, Sadak Osman, Samuel Deng, Samuel Makul, Sar Kwol, Sar William, Stephen Marwat, Sumaya Mohammed, Sumayo Gere, Sande Glede, Susan Adeng, Susan Peter Dak, Susan Peter Aban, Susan Simon, Victoria Kafoke, William Mao, Yaya Hussein, and Zakaria Nur. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I congratulate those persons whose names have been presented upon being awarded the pre-university certificate of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, I'm Dr. Maureen Mwanga Senoga, the Dean, School of Industrial Art and Design. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor that candidates have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Certificate in Fashion Design of Kampala University. Aine Mbabazi Catherine, Aine Mgisha Gloria, Chiza Shamshua, Muchala Amina, and Mutasa Richard, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I congratulate those persons whose names have been presented upon being awarded the Certificate of Fashion Design of Kampala University.
My name is Dr. Wanaku Boniface. I'm the Dean of the School of Natural Sciences and Agriculture. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of certificate in environmental management of Kampala University. Arinta Patience, Yinza Sophia, Eiyo Gloria, Justin Gabalama, and Namuli Viola Mary. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
Environmental certificate.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Certificate of Agriculture and Community Development of Kampala University. Cherangat Anita, Cherotik Janita, and Yeso Sarah. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted me, I congratulate all those persons whose names have been presented upon being awarded the respective certificates in the mentioned disciplines from the School of Natural Sciences and Agriculture of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Diploma in Environmental Management of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, my name is Brenda Kintuna Kiria, and I'm the Dean Computer Science and Information Technology. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Certificate in Computer Science and Information Technology of Kampala University. Birungi Linda, Bolis Natalie, Kiria Patrick, Komohimbo Juliet, Mukose Ibrahim, Musungu Omari, Naigaga Elizabeth, Okola Daniel, Senyunjo Fred, and Sunday Joseph. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose names have been presented upon being awarded the Certificate in Computer Science and Information Technology of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Diploma in Environmental Management of Kampala University. Eiyo Gloria, Janita Acheng, and Justin Gabalama and Nakana Edward. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates.
Media, please, microphone, help us to.
Sir, honor present to you the following candidates who are for of certificate in university. Lubale Fred and Makwachi. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of certificate counseling for Kampala University. Gideon Godwill Charles and Hatam. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the certificate in public administration for Kampala University. Abenduna Ines Catherine, David Likambu Jab Mol, Kutosi Alex, Naigaga Mastula, and Nangobi Victor. Sir, I have to present to you the following candidates. For the award certificate in social and social administration of Kampala University. Amjal Diana, Babide Jessica, Kagoda Wycliffe, Kuli Lisa Ruth, Mahada Barbara Otwang, Mbabazi Grace, Mogera Alfat, Musoke Geoffrey, Namanda Mili, Ntise Gabriel, Tabade Angela, Otaba Manuel, and Waswa Anna.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose names have been presented upon being awarded the respective certificates in the mentioned disciplines from the School of Arts and Social Sciences of Kampala University.
I have the honor to present to you the
These people should repair the equipment. We can't hear. Where are they?
Ayom Deng Deng, Kaliza Ajara, Muchala Beatrice, Namaga Eti, Namagembe, and Namirembe Precious. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Certificate in Leisure, Tourism, and Hotel Management of Kampala University. Among Genevieve, Basekanacho Agnes, Gloria Umoza, Ketahe Urona Nicole, Nawati Shabria, Okum Dennis, Saja Bernard, Sentongo Moses, and Wakwea Moses. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirement for the award of Certificate in Business Administration of Kampala University. Aka Gabriel, Akima Sarah Mayom, Kabogo Janet, Karunji Patricia, Kigozi Francis, Mwanguzi Gloria, Nalukwago Janet, Namanda Margaret, Namukasa Irene, Namuaya Aisha, Niagena Clovis, Okwakol Silas, and Patrick Nyumuti Walian. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirement for the award of certificate in Human Resource Management of Kampala University. Atayewa Blessing, Emmanuel Ochom, Ajang, and Motes Ronald. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirement for the award of certificate in procurement and logistic management of Kampala University. Wewa Michael Magwak and Wewa Juma. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose names have been presented upon being awarded the respective certificates in the mentioned disciplines from the School of Business and Management Studies of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the certificate in early childhood education of Kampala University. Dushabe Sharifa, Bala Abel, Kamsime Charite, Kanyesi J. Precious, Nabakoza Rashida, Nabende Reste, Nakalembe Eve, Nakato Shabira, Nakawesi Sise, Nawada Aida, Namobiru Ejina, Nansamba Gertrude, Nasolo Annette, Naga Mary, Okia Patson, and Zabali Beatrice. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose names have been presented upon being awarded the certificate in early childhood education of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Diploma in Industrial Design of Kampala University. Akankwasta Joseph, Aturinda Sharon, Chalisima Juliet, Lewi Ajiru, Muchunguzi Godwin, Mudoba Ivan, Nachaga Bateo Fina, Omonya Isaac, Pulis Bashir, Rehumbiza Edward, Suna Vincent, and Tumukunde Odin. Mr. Chancellor, sir. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Diploma in Fashion Design of Kampala University. Amanio Gloria, Beinomugisha Rachel, Kemirembe Sophia, Nabanke Masandra, Nagai Shanice, Nawabine Scovia, Opio Haron, and Tumuramie Hilda. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I award all those persons whose names have been presented the respective diplomas in the mentioned disciplines from the School of Industrial Art and Design of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Diploma in Environmental Management of Kampala University. Gloria, Janita Ake, Justin Gabalana, and Nakana Edward. Mr. Chancellor, sir. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Diploma in Science with Education of Kampala University. Adengo David, Adupo Catherine, Eyanu Thomas, Kitembo Man, Kwezera Gastuf, Mwesije Besson, and Sika Fred. Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the diploma in agriculture and community development of Kampala University. Aninda Masi, Asasira Annabelle, Ayesiga Gloria, Basilira Sumaya, Daniel Dow, Deng Ajak, Kariahmera Fred, Kasute Emmanuel, Kibuguma Edward, Kiza Joshua, Kung Ivan, Lapaye James, Muyomba Lameka, Ara Scovia, Nambacha Faith, Saira Miriam, Tuagaba Umar, Urogakara Joffrey, Olipa Nicholas, Sally James, Semakula Dennis, Tumsime David, Turenawe Amos, and Wejuli Harrison. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I award all those persons whose names have been presented the respective diplomas in the mentioned disciplines from the School of Natural Sciences and Agriculture of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I'm Sonny Isaac Douglas, School of Computer.
What are your technicians?
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the diploma in Computer Science and Information Technology of Kampala University. Ahmed Mohamed Amor, Albino Longa Awa, Asara Lilian, Atuhaire Zulfa, Batumbia Abdumajid, Boris Natali, Buure Arajab, Bwambale Remas, Isabile Rogers, Kafuko Andrew Lukalu, Chosimie Fiona, Lukengere Eliab, Lukia Nasur, Male Ramada, Mugisa Brian, Muhumuza Edison, Munobi Sare, Mutasa Benjamin, Muzale Richard, Nabaya Eric Jeremiah, Nagasha Julian, Naigaga Viola, Nakungu Sophia, Nalika Diana, Narule Aisha, Namaganda Fatuma, Namukuve Asia, Namuli Zam, Nkalubo Noah Mawagali, Odaga Joshua, Okusamu Robert, Omara Bone, Opio Moses, Salawa Arthur, Sebuma Andrew, Tebesigwa Aisha, and Tinkamanyire Yasin. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I award all those persons whose names have been presented the Diploma in Computer Science and Information Technology of Kampala University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of diploma in mass communication of Kampala University. Ainebiona Abias, Alfuna Winnie, Asipo David, Birunji Happy, Abina Mora, Igor Rogers, at Katamba Simon, Katoko Esther, Kibirige Davis, Kisa Cherona, Chaba Hembezi Helen, Moyo Oliver,
Nabaja Moses, Nabyonga Monica, Nakayenze Annette, Obo Moses, Omita Elik, Puduni Florence, and Rukundo Kenneth, Mr. Chancellor, sir. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of diploma in public administration, Kampala University. Ongola Alisa Faith, Akonda Sharon, Ajaka Samuel, Akwana Bernard, Bunga Joel, Dramani Filiam, Joanna Jessica Mono, Kimbande Yasin, Kizito Isaac, Chabanembwe Josephine, Gole Yusuf, Mohuza Benson, Mukalazi Fred, Naikoba Faith, Namaja Ntege William, Dodi Daniel Rogers, Ringe Haron, Tumusime Joel, and Twahira Simon, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have certified the award of the Diploma in Development Studies. Balirwa Arthur Antone, Isoba Edward, Ziwa Paul. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidate who has satisfied the requirement of the Diploma in Guidance and Counseling. Samanya Ivan. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirement of the diploma, award of the Diploma in Social Work and Social Administration. Abdurrahman Abdukan Umar, Akampurira Sylvia, Aliza Mary, Babigumira Farida, Babiria Immaculate, Balinda Juliet, Beroji Maureen, Bukenya Frank, Bocharia Margaret, John Ngor, Kagoya Winnie, Kamisinde Esther, Katushabe Charity, Kiemba Hamis, Kaligonza Marion, Chotia Mary, Lake Jennifer, Longoli Peter, Luswate Martin, Luze Ben, Majid Ibrahim, Mada Harriet, Mpata Sari, Muvezi Elizabeth, Mugoya Alimasi, Mutoni Javian, Najuma Sylvia, Nakafero Stella, Namukwaya Susan, Namleme Winfred, Nanjula Margaret, Nantongo Josephine, Nisima Stella, Zuma Dorwin, Sarah Akuch, Majar, Turiahabwe Gadius, Tweheyo Ada, Wafula John Paul, and Waswa Emmanuel.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the Diploma in Filmmaking and Film Production of Kampala University. Kanyesigia Fiona and Otim Gerald.
Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I award all those persons whose names have been presented the respective diplomas in the mentioned disciplines from the School of Arts and Social Sciences of Kampala University. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidate who has satisfied the requirements for the award of the Diploma in Business Computing of Kampala University. Mbusi Derek, Mr. Chancellor, sir.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidate who has satisfied the requirement for the award of Diploma in Secretarial Studies and Management of Kampala University. Motegeki Isaac, Nabiri Agnes, Namaganda Betty, Namirembe Precious, Namoya Victoria, Nankumba Shalifa, and Nanyonga Shamim. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirement for the award of the Diploma in Leisure, Tourism and Hotel Management of Kampala University. Bukirwa Josephine, Eyeru Nakandi Shamira Nambi, Nakasi Rose, Nampera Rebecca, Namukasa Justin, Subi Derek, Wakweya Moses, and Wandera Ivan. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirement for the award of Diploma in Business Administration of Kampala University. Adip Mulangeng, Ahereza Fiona, Akampurira Brian, Alilama Habib, Apuru Daniel, Kampi Janet, Kansime Annette, Karunji Patricia, Chomgisha Fiona, Masika Vahen Rose, Mugabi Jacobo Mokiriza, Mugeni Samuel Albert, Mugisha Shifa Consol, Muhindo Josephat, Mulungi Docas, Musasi Anthony, Mwebaze James, Mweke Festo, Nabtanda Olive, Nachuha Asma, Nakabuye Justin, Nachiganda Topista, Nachimuli Sharifa Mida, Namatov Ruth, Namsoke Amina, Namsubo Nabira, Namtebi Sarah, Namase Allen, Nanangwe Winfred, Neva Regina Moro, Aguel Ivorid Aisa, Olette George, Ovizio Irene Mazazo, Owe Richard, Ramadan Muhammad Kihimibwa, Simita Imoya, Tagaya Asia, Tino Sarah, Tumijuche Paul, Wachemba George, and Wall Angela. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirement for the award of Diploma in Human Resource Management of Kampala University. Apio Vicky, Baluka Justin, Alikanze Muhammad, Emmanuel Othom Ajang, James Fa Tap Maka, Kiimba Tom, Kolum Stella, Nsegiuma Thenoste, and Alupot Jorem. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have satisfied the requirement for the award of the Diploma in Procurement and Logistic Management of Kampala University. Akima Sarut Mayom, Alaire Zakaria, Arik Vincent, Athaire Charlotte, Elizabeth Akol Magok, De Yusufu, Mobiru Abe, Munguzizu Gloria, Nihal Alia Michael, Omutia Samuel, Tino Malith, and Tanga Kwebel. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following candidate has satisfied the requirement for the award of Diploma in Arts with Economics of Kampala University. Elijah Atem Magok. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I award all those persons whose names have been presented the respective diplomas in the mentioned disciplines from the School of Business and Management Studies of Kampala University. Congratulations.